Hey, what's up guys? Spencer Rhodes here, and this is my review of The Walking Dead Season 10, Episode 2. So, holy crap. I really liked this episode. I really liked it. I haven't seen any reviews. I don't know anything about the episode. I figured it was going to be an alpha beta centric episode because I don't even think that was a spoiler. I think that was just something that was revealed publicly. It would be possibly a beta alpha filler episode or a beta alpha origin story. I didn't think this was a filler episode. This was too good to be a filler episode. Maybe it's just my bias because of how much I love beta and alpha, but I mean, I do. I love beta and alpha, and they're the villains, and who knows, they could get their comic deaths, which would be pretty much just right around the corner. So I like that they got proper backstory and good character development and just good dialogue and good scenes and good structure. And like I said, I am a big fan of beta and alpha. I love the actors' performances of the characters. I love the origin stories for these characters. We didn't really get an origin story in the comics, and I didn't think these characters necessarily needed one, but I think in this case it worked. And it was just a really, really good episode. Really, really enjoyed it. Just loved it. I think, I don't know, I really loved the opening of episode 1 with the army and the zombie kills and Alden and his goddamn badass spear. But I liked episode 1. I liked it a lot. Probably 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10. But this episode, I might prefer it, just because of how good it was. It just seemed like so much happened, even though it was mostly flashbacks. But it was still a really, really good episode, and really liked it. And I loved the opening of the woman getting killed. Like, damn, I don't know what she did to deserve that death. I'm joking. Who cares? But that was gory. Like, we haven't had I think that was probably the best death on the show since Glenn. Probably the best death on the show since Glenn. Just damn. They showed it. They showed a lot. Maybe I'm just used to the show toning down the violence. A lot of the crazy parts in this story for the last few years, they just happen to be the ones off screen. Like Daryl beating Fat Joey to death. Well, they just showed that off screen. I think a lot of people probably wanted to see that. Especially after the loss of Glenn and Abraham, it would have been like poetic justice. I don't know. I don't know. But they didn't show it, and it was kind of disappointing because they didn't show him getting his head smashed in. They actually filmed it and everything. They just didn't show it. And then Shiva's death, they didn't really show that very much. Well, they showed it a little bit. Simon's death, getting his neck broken. We didn't see it. We just hear the sound. It seems like there's a lot of moments where it happens off screen. Like the show's almost afraid of gore. People have been talking about that for years. People have been talking about how ever since the beginning, ever since the deaths of Glenn and Abraham, The Walking Dead was toning it down on the gore. And in this episode, that definitely did not happen because that woman's death was brutal. It's just gory as all hell, and it was just awesome. And I loved Alpha, Beta, and Lydia in the flashbacks. I love their story. I love their dialogue. I think it really makes sense and it fits. And it was funny that woman that had the baby that cried and got killed and stuff, she had like so many chances. She almost died like 4 times, and I was like, okay, they gave you another chance. You need to get after like the first or second chance, I was like, okay, seriously, you are lucky. They keep giving you chances. At that point, just be a whisperer. Just be a dedicated whisperer, and then like season 12, join the good guys. You're just about to get yourself killed. And then on like her 4th chance, she lunges at Alpha and just attacks her, and then of course, then she violently dies. And I was like, damn, awesome. So that was pretty cool. I'm wondering, I don't know that character's name. I guess she didn't really have one because there's Beta, Alpha, Gamma. And then the one of the baby, I guess she didn't have a name. She was just a whisperer. But she's supposed to be the same character that had that baby in episode 11 of last season. So I'm wondering if it's the same actress. I'm hoping it would be the same actress. I mean, if you're that actress, okay, yeah, last season you were in one episode and you had no lines, but you have an opportunity this season in one episode. Even though you die, you get a bunch of scenes, a bunch of dialogue, and you're still kind of a recurring character. Like, that's an awesome part of Walking Dead history to be in. So I'd hope it'd be the same actress in both episodes. It probably is. I don't know. I need to not be lazy and look it up, but yeah, her death was cool. I like what they did with her character, but they gave her like 5 chances. Like, she deserved to die. Like, good grief. I mean, just, yeah, they gave her way too many chances. But yeah, this was a really just crazy episode. I loved it when Alpha and Beta were fighting zombies, and Beta just grabbed them and shoves them against the wall, smashes their head like pumpkins against the wall, just smashes their head like pumpkins, and he does it like 5 times. I love that they keep showing just how big and strong Beta is. That's awesome. And I love that this episode was primarily focused on whispers, and I like how we really learn a lot about Alpha and just kind of what Lydia meant to her. She was building a place for Lydia to come back to, because she hadn't completely given up on changing Lydia's mind and getting her back to them and making her a whisperer again. And I mean, she said she was dead and everything, so you know, it's clear that the Alpha's love for her daughter kind of, you know, made her a little crazy. But Beta finds out, but he's going to keep a secret because Beta and Alpha have a big, strong connection, and Beta's like, just, okay, we'll keep that secret. Your daughter's alive, fine. That's fine. And then Alpha, she gets angry because Beta tells her, you know, she's never coming back. She's never going, no matter what you do, she's never coming back. And I think Alpha, when she destroys that little place that she built, I think she knew that Beta was right. And that might have been the moment where Alpha just kind of lets go and gives up on that happening. And that's why she's just destroying that place, just like letting out her sadness, her anger, her frustration about losing her daughter. So that was cool. I like the bond between Alpha and Beta, and you know, it's explained in the flashbacks how they have that bond and how they helped each other in the flashbacks. So they do have a tight bond, not like a romantic one, but just they care about each other. Even though they're both violent and kind of disturbed people that have no problem killing anyone, they have a connection with each other. And I liked how this episode really showed that. And that song, "We Are at the End of the World," is just really creepy, and I really like that in the episode. And I thought this was really good. This was a really, really good episode. It's awesome because The Walking Dead Season 10, you know, Angela King is continuing the show, and she made Season 9 really, really good. And I was hoping that Season 10 would be as good as Season 9. And so far, 2 episodes in, both I either liked a lot or loved. And so, you know, the first 2 episodes of a season are really good. That's a good sign. Usually with the season of The Walking Dead, the first episode's usually a jam-packed one. There's a lot of stuff happening. And then episode 2 or 3, there's a bunch of filler and it's not very good. So there's never like a bunch of episodes in a row being really good. Season 5 had the first 3. But yeah, after that, it just, but it's good that, you know, we have 2 episodes in a row of Season 10 that are really good. I mean, think of Fear the Walking Dead. That had like no episodes in a row that were good. So it's good that The Walking Dead Season 10 has the first 2 episodes are good. So that gives me a lot of hope in Angela King's ability to continue being as good as she was last year, and for the rest of Season 10, if not at least most episodes, to be really good. So I'm really excited for the next 14 episodes of this season, and I just can't wait. Can't wait for it. Can't wait for the start of the Whisper War. Can't wait to see who dies and who makes it to Season 11. But yeah, overall, I really like this episode. But that's all I have for this review. So with all that said, don't be shy. Hit that like and subscribe. I'm not going anywhere. I make 1 to 2 Walking Dead videos per day, so please hit that subscribe button Right now I am at 620 subscribers. My goal is to try to get to 700 in the next few months. So just remember, every subscriber counts, every bit of support matters, and is very, very appreciated. Hopefully we can get to that goal of 700. But yeah, just 80 more, and 80 more people, and we will be at 700 subscribers. Super excited for that. But yeah, I love the progress we've gotten so far, so thank you to all of you that have subscribed. But with all that said, I am Spencer Rhodes, and I will see you guys later. Bye.